It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders.
Here's Austin Seibert to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchdown. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A run, Edwards-Helaire. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now they'll set up the screen for Edwards-Helaire. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy, let the offense unfold, trust what the play caller and the game plan have established. I think if he can just operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create everything, I think it'll allow him to just take a little bit of a deep breath, let the game come to him, and have a lot more success than he did last week.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he will have the Commanders' first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Second down, Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The
Give me a
key
thumbs
is
up if you
how
can hear me.
fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Threw him up the sideline at the 45. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll push forward for about a yard. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down. I know it's fourth and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The next drive about to get started. Before it does, I want to take a look ahead at what's coming up this week. Tonight, Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Rams. Great NFC battle at SoFi. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, it's the Ravens and Chargers also at SoFi Stadium. And we'll take a peek ahead now. The Thanksgiving Day tripleheader starts with Bears-Lions in Detroit, Giants-Cowboys in Arlington, and a good one to wrap up the holiday. Dolphins and Packers from Lambeau Field. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Prescott. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. "7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. 3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A throw on the move is caught. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger onto punt for Dallas. The Commanders have Jamison Crowder ready to return. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Commanders offense and their running back set to go once more. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. Daniels now on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Daniels going to throw again. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders extend their advantage to 14-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. He's got room past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Here's a toss, right side. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Quick throw here is complete. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And it's going to be a Commanders' 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards. Daniels going to keep this himself. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Daniels. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. His pass right side taken in by Cooks. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Cowboys.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Prescott will bring up his guys for this two-point attempt. Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. His drive will start on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So, 3/4. On 1st down, Daniels. Backs to McLaurin. They connect again. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, that's the veteran, Cooks. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Prescott now. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. That's caught by Edwards-Helaire. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again. Dak. Now he'll run. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Daniels now on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And you think back to the 1st half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the 2nd half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
To the air again is Daniels. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll run. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. They'll run here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll stick to the ground. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll get the first down inside the 15. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 24-21 lead. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the victory.